Welcome everybody. Today I want to make a video and talk to you about my central bearded dragon. His name is Torch. He is right here in his enclosure, and let's get to know him a little bit. So this is his enclosure. It is 2 feet wide by 2 feet high by 4 feet long. That is the minimum amount recommended for a lizard of this size, for a bearded dragon. He's got himself a cave. He's got a little hammock to climb up on. He's got a few rocks, some spots to hide. He has got everything that he needs to live a pretty decent life. He's got his salads. Bearded dragons eat salads and they eat bugs. They are protein eaters and vegetarian. They should get more vegetables as they get older, more bugs when they're small. I give him a little bit of pellets. He does not eat them. They're not real food anyways. He has got a heat lamp, which he uses to come and bask and get his temperatures up, because all reptiles can't regulate their body temperature themselves, so they have to bask underneath the sun. And speaking of sun, you'll notice that he has some UVB lights. UVB lights are sun simulating lights that produce the radiation that a bearded dragon would use to metabolize the calcium in his body and grow strong bones. So here he is right here. Just wondering, why am I getting so much attention? Dude, you're not as famous as Rolo the blue-tongued skink, who's got 7,500 views on TikTok right now. So if you're on TikTok, go show him some love, because everyone seems to love him. But there's one thing you'll notice that's missing from this enclosure, and that's there's no water. And people are going to say, Eric, well, why don't you give your beardy some water? Well, the fact is, beardies don't really need water. They do, everything needs water, okay? Water sustains life. But he gets most of his water from his vegetables and the moisture that comes out of his bugs. And today, we're going to give Torch a bath. Okay, and he's probably not going to like it because it's been a little bit since he's had a bath. But yeah, we're going to bathe him and make him feel a little cleaner. Maybe he'll be a little bit brighter. He is a special genealogy. That's why he's so bright red. They don't come this color in the wild. In the wild, they're like a yellow all the way up to like a dark black, depending on how much sun gets to them. But this is a gene modification that people have been breeding into their lizards for a long time, trying to get all the best colors out of them. So beardies tend to be quite a bit bigger than this in the wild, but once you start messing with the genes for colors and stuff, you sacrifice size for brightness. But I think he's just beautiful. He's got a cool name. His name is Torch. He was rescued. A lot of my animals are rescues, but yeah, let's give him a bath. Well, let's get his tub ready. We're going to put him in the full bathtub. That way he's got a shallow end and a little bit of a deeper end. Going to give him a little bit of room to run around. I used to bathe him in the sink when he was smaller, but he's an adult now, and I think he can handle the bathtub. All right, buddy. It's time for your bath. I usually pick him up a little bit by the tail and just cup underneath him. This way, he'll feel a little bit safer when you're picking him up. And that's what you want. You want them to feel secure. You don't want to approach these animals from the top like you're a predator, because their main predators are birds, everything that comes from above. So if you walk with these animals and you have them down beside you and you're casting a shadow, you're most likely going to be scaring the crap out of them. So you want to just hold them by the belly. Never approach them from the top. Approach them from the belly. Lift him up, pick him up gently, and we're going to take him for his bath. Now we've got lukewarm water here, and I know he's not in the mood for this because he is not the biggest fan of water. You can see right now, he's like, dude, what are you doing? I'm not in the mood for this. But he needs it. He needs a bath. And I'd like to get him to start drinking standing water, which he does not do. My previous beardy, he used to drink water all day long. But this guy is not a fan of drinking. I just don't think he's learned how to gulp water in his mouth. But yeah, we're gonna give him a little bathe and come back. Oh, here he is now. He's throwing a little bit of water around, slish and splashing. Like, what do I do now? Well, just do whatever you want, buddy. All right, I'll give you a little what? Shake off the itches. Got some itches, he's saying. But you want to be careful bathing them. Sometimes they like to poop in the water because the warm water will stimulate their bowel and they'll have a poop. And often when they're a little bit older, if they have a poop, they may get very tired, pass out, and you could possibly have one of them drown on you, so you don't want that. So you want to pay attention to your dragon while he's in the tub. It's very important. And you can see him right here. He's what they call pancaking. It means he's like, I'm annoyed. I want you to stop bathing me and take me home. I'm not a big fan of the tub, so I'm going to puff myself out and make myself look big and scary. But in reality, he's a gentle giant. Where'd you go? There you are. So one of the things I want to do when I'm doing this is I want to look around for stuck shed on the tail, especially underneath the tail. Give him a little cleaning around there. So you can see he's got some dirt around his bum and stuff, so we're gonna have to give that a little bum shake. All right, I'm gonna give him a little proper examination, but I need both my hands, so. All right, so let's reach in and grab this guy. The same way I said, just grab him by the tail a little bit, lift his tail gently, palm him underneath, and he's gonna appreciate that. You see how he's not scared at all? And I think he looks a little bit brighter. Got some of that enclosure dust off of him. Give him a little towel. If you could do these guys right, they look like little Jedi masters. Huh? Look at them. A burrito, if you will. Huh? Do you like the burritos? We'll do a burrito review. Just kidding, I'm not gonna eat them. All right, so here we are back at his enclosure in the reptile room. You see him here? Hello, I'm Beardy. It's like, you have to be wrapped in this burrito. Are you gonna eat me? No, buddy, I'm not gonna eat you. I'm just gonna dry you up a little bit so that you don't get dirty once you go back in there. And he's like wondering, where'd my safety burrito blanket go? Say hi to everybody, buddy. Isn't he handsome? It'd be hard to find a nice beardy look like this. He's a very handsome fellow. Right now, I'm gonna put him underneath his basking lights so that he can warm up his body a little bit, because the water was probably a little cool. So here he is, fresh out the bath, looking a lot brighter than he was before he went in, that's for sure. And yeah, this is what it takes to care for a bearded dragon properly. Proper size enclosure, proper lighting, proper heat. And you'll notice there's no glass on his enclosure. That's because Torch is a free-roaming lizard. He can come and go as he pleases. He's allowed in, he's allowed out, he can run the whole house, and he's done it before. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll do another reptile another time. All right, peace.